It's so
Garbage survivor.
drums in the fucking. Holy fuck.
All right, everybody, welcome. What's going on? It's your boy Black Star Chaos. You already know we're back. BSC, we're at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm working on. Let's see here. I feel like hand clap should go. Tonight, one of those episodes y'all been waiting for, or some of y'all been waiting for. We're finally gonna discuss One Piece. Again, hand claps inserted here.
Claps.
I might go ahead and just edit that in. We don't know. We'll see. Tonight, we already know we got that Brody bench.
Yep.
All right.
Got that Brody Sleepy J. And our favorite Canadian,
Let's begin.
Pooch.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so tonight, you know, I figure I do things a little bit different. One, I definitely want to give a shout out to, as you can see, I'm gonna be sitting here, I'm playing gameplay while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. We're playing Dragon Ball Z Squadron right now. I just want to say thank you for everybody who has been showing us support. I really appreciate y'all. 50 subscribers and going. Definitely appreciate what you guys have been doing, showing the support. It's hard getting these videos out every week, but you know, we're trying to stay committed to the cause. I know the last few couple of videos I've gotten a little, I don't want to say lazy, just haven't really had the time to put thumbnails up, but we're gonna go back and correct that. So yeah, just bear with me. We're you know, trial and error as we go along. So with that being said, One Piece, man, I'm so excited. I just want to give a shout out to Oda, you know, because One Piece is great. I have a lot of grapes. This is gonna be one episode I really don't have a lot of bad things to say. What I will say, I have something bad to say, but what I will say is that Oda has given us a masterpiece. One Piece is one of my favorite animes. I would say one of my gripes with One Piece is that it's gonna end. You know, like I feel like One Piece. Yeah, I feel like One Piece, the actual One Piece, should be the fact that I get to share this with my kids and my kids' kids. That should have been what the One Piece was, you know? Like, maybe my kids wouldn't appreciate it, but I would appreciate it. What am I gonna watch when One Piece is gone?
Don't worry about me.
But no, seriously, so a gripe that I do have with One Piece, though, it's kind of hard for me as a One Piece fan to recommend, and I know they're fixing this, but still a gripe for right now. It's kind of hard for me as a One Piece fan to recommend One Piece to people, and I just tell them, hey, just skip through however many episodes because everything is just a recap.
And there's a lot extra.
A lot of recapping. You can get thrown in the middle of One Piece and still know what's going on because at some point in time they're gonna recap. They're gonna bring it back. And
Personally, I like the recap episodes, especially during that Wano arc.
this is what I'm saying. See, that's not what I'm talking about in the very beginning.
Oh,
Those are
The first 4,000 shows.
Shut up, Jay. Those running back, like we just got started. How many times you gonna running it back to nothing? This is the beginning. I would say that. Other than that, I would say my other gripe is the live action. I know.
Why weirdly?
I know a lot of people like, oh, so great. Yeah, I understand. A lot of people like it. I feel like a lot of people tolerate it just because it's One Piece. My whole thing is that
I need a good strategy.
I get it. You can't be true to the show in its entirety, doing real life stuff. I just feel like there was too much stuff that was skipped. I don't know, man. That's my personal opinion. Is there worse? Yes. There's worse. Is it okay? Yes. But I hate for people trying to give into One Piece. And I love One Piece. I really do. And true story, when I first started watching One Piece, I didn't get through it. I had to rewatch it 3 times because the beginning is just so slow. But once you pass that and you just like really push through it, the story is just like I said. I really don't have too. Listen, Oda, you brilliant bastard. This toast is you.
I shall not abide any foul
So
It is good. Besides all the flashback bullshit, could have that when if needed because it's not no really.
I just felt like they was in the studio.
Canceled.
I don't even know how they keep up with the amount of stuff they put into it. Like,
Backstories. He's just
took
random
me
side character. Whole
it took me to get to the Admirals thing. When they bring in Whitebeard, he goes against all the Admirals.
Let's keep the words of wisdom.
Really get into One Piece and actually want to go back and watch the beginning. Because the cartoon from the beginning was so much different than the animation now. Zoro now look crazy awesome compared to the Zoro then that just kind of when it first started.
I like the old artwork.
Yeah, I like the old artwork.
Especially, you gotta think about this too. For its time, it wasn't that bad.
Bro, that's what it needs to be. The never-ending story. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes me sad. It's gonna end.
I think I'll be sad if I was to die.
Hey, listen.
Then I'll never know what
Well,
to do.
then guess what? For once you outlasted the writer. How does that make you feel? That's the first time that an writer was able to not die while writing his shit.
Hey, listen, not to nothing, and I'm not saying, yo, R.I.P., I forgot his name. If I look it up later.
Dragon Ball dude.
There's this YouTuber that I used to watch. He was tall, skinny black dude. He's like, kind of had like a Kid and Play cut. But he ended up committing suicide before he even finished Attack on Titan. And he was like, damn, I'm not even gonna get to see the end of Attack on Titan. I was like, damn, bro.
It was like, did he at least read it? Or was the manga was
I think it was before the ending of the manga. I was like, man, bro, like, I kind of wish for stuff like that. Like, I wish I'll be honest.
I don't know if it's true or not, but there was a kid that was dying of cancer, and Oda apparently told him the One Piece.
To be the only person in the world that knows about it and you're about to die.
Just like Gold Roger.
Listen, that's an honor. I mean,
Oda's
technically,
really-
Oda put it out there for
Oda does
everybody.
it for the kids. Well, he mainly does it for the kids. It's just that, let's be real, the kids have been watching it for so long that they've turned into adults.
I mean, that's saying, like, you got kids, you got
You
generations.
shut your mouth,
happening.
Pooch.
I really want to say I think I was in high school.
He probably was, but high school doesn't make you an adult, Jay, so.
Still technically a kid.
He made it for you. He made it for your inner child.
Adults with Adult Swim?
Oh, damn it. I'm not even gonna hold you.
When they came up with that terrible 4K kids version one, the early 2000s. Sanji having a lollipop.
Looks like we win.
One of my gripes with One Piece is
Oh, please. I hardly even broke a sweat.
we still have yet to see, other than Aokiji and the light, we still have yet to see the dog do anything. Ever since the arc when Whitebeard.
Wait, who are you talking about?
The dog.
He dead.
No, the Red Admiral.
Oh, because that's clearly end at this point. He ain't doing shit. It's just gonna be like fucking...
I mean, but how is he gonna tie in?
I think Sabo's gonna fight him. And I think Sabo's gonna avenge Chase's death personally. And it'd make the most sense.
But still, how is he gonna tie in? You got
Simple.
alert. Spoiler alert.
Wait, we gotta... Where are we, like, going? Elbaf, or are we going where the anime's at?
We get on the Elbaf. I'm still pretty breaking on Elbaf, but I'm caught up for the most part.
I'm just gonna say this: we got Emu
Definitely
right
spoiler
now.
alert.
We got Emu right now, who is literally the definition of a devil fruit. We still got Blackbeard out there that's making devil fruit like it's candy.
Over there doing his
He's trick-or-treating through devil fruit.
Piece of candy.
You got Luffy now, who's Gear 5, doing whatever he wants to do. You got Buggy. You got
Buddy
Shanks.
being used as a
We got
pawn.
we got the Guardians, or these undead motherfuckers. Where does this Admiral fit in with all of this? You cannot tell me he's in boss. That would not make any sense.
He's not. None of the admirals are end boss. They made that apparent when they brought in the Holy Knights and Emu.
But that's what I'm saying. So where does he fit in? Why is he not doing anything? You know what I'm saying? What? We should have seen him do a little more than, you know.
He's doing paperwork, just like Naruto's reason for not being a dad.
We know none of the admirals was end bosses when Luffy can actually fight back against Kizaru now, so.
They don't want to risk him they went to go fight Luffy and shit on Egghead, and they brought almost as much fucking Marines and shit as they did from Marineford.
Well, technically they didn't go to fight Luffy. They went to fight.
No, but they knew Luffy was there, and they knew that Luffy was gonna be a problem. Because it was supposed to be Rob Lucci going in there and making it quick and easy. The second that he was like, this isn't gonna happen like that, Luffy's here. Next thing, I think it was, I don't know if it was Kizaru or Aokiji, but one of them was like, we need to, or I can't remember his goddamn name, the red fucking admiral. I'm pretty sure it was him that was like, we need to call all battleships to Egghead. And it was like 30,000 Marines. Mixed with a bunch of really weak captains.
You talking about the Magma one, the Kino?
I think it was him that called it.
I don't remember, but probably. I'm calling it now. Doflamingo team up with the Straw Hats in the future.
I'm going Blackbeard. Actually, I'm going with Sword. Or not Sword, that shit that Buggy's part of. Just shut up.
Talking about the puppeteers, because that's all Buggy is, the puppet.
But no, I could see Dofi. I think it'd be really funny too, considering the fact that Crocodile and Dofi had that conversation in Marineford about working for each other, and if they just both end up working for Buggy.
Nobody's working for Buggy.
No,
unless they
but
do
it looks
some
like
serious
it.
ass pull.
But it looks like it, and that's the funny part, because they don't want the heat on them. Imagine if Blackbeard showed up.
I don't think Crocodile cares about heat. That man's on site.
No, you're right, but even him and Mihawk said they were like, I like to not have all eyes on us. There's no target on their back. It's on Buggy. Buggy is their scapegoat. They were like, oh, we can just hide behind Buggy and Buggy can take the blame for the major attack and we'll see it coming. I'm telling you, Buggy's gonna find the One Piece first and he's gonna have it for a total of 10 seconds. And either Blackbeard or Luffy's gonna show up and just rock him. Honestly, I think Shanks is already there. I think Shanks is waiting there for Luffy, and then we're gonna go to the final island and then make their way back to wherever the fucking Celestial Dragons are from. I forget what it's called right now. And I think that's where the final war is gonna take place. It's either there or Blackbeard's island.
Probably gonna be Blackbeard's island, because the Celestial Dragon ain't trying to let shit happen up there.
But the thing that makes me always go with that is, technically Joy Boy is supposed to break the, like, make the all blue. He's supposed to make all the oceans connect, and the only way to do that is to take out the red line, which their little castle shit is up on top, which in turn would also destroy Hoshi's land.
That looks fun.
So it's kind of one of those. What's her name? The chick that could see the future. Her future would still be right then.
You talking about the one that can? Talking about what's her name, daughter?
The girl that could see
Some of them Madam Yaz over the slaves in the future. That was saying Luffy was going to destroy
the
the
area, and that's what made all the fishmen start attacking Luffy. Was because she had a premonition of Luffy destroying everything being destroyed type thing, and Luffy was the cause. But now as knowing shit, it's looking more like that will be the reasoning behind it.
Once again, this isn't your typical episode of Frustrations, because I don't have a lot.
You would be frustrated at One Piece. You know, Oda does a very good job of making sure that you don't predict everything that's going on. It's not like random whole season.
And you can't forget about his backstories of everybody. Oprah, when it comes to backstories. You get a backstory. This dog get a backstory.
Foreshadowing, Chef's Kiss, that everything.
Well, from what I heard, he's had the same ending in mind since he started.
I do actually have a gripe. My gripe is, what's this guy's name? Lucci, bro. All this time, you devil fruit. You got your shit going for you. And you still trash.
You gotta think about this, because I hate when people start calling him trash, because he's up against the warlord, fucking emperor. Imagine if he tried to go up against Kaido. Kaido would have made short work out of it. Fuck King would have.
We're making excuses that he's a part of an elite team?
He's not even at the top of the elite team. He's part of CP0 because CP9 was the weakest of the CP ranks. But even still, they're all run by the whole Knights. If shit gets real, they send them down. Or apparently the Elders, like they did for Vegapunk. Much as I want to give it to Lucci,
I look forward
he's not there. He's an assassin. He's made to go in there quick and get the fuck out of there. He's not supposed to fight.
Right, but even if he would have went in there quick and got the fuck out of there, he still went in there quick and got beat the fuck up.
If Luffy and shit wasn't there.
Well, no. I'm pretty sure again, whatever, but I'm just saying, we're talking about Luffy right now. We're talking about that when we was, oh man, Lucci's back. Got me all excited for nothing.
That was a pretty sweet fight between the two of them. Luffy was just playing with him. Like, you can't even lie, when Luffy punches him, Rob Lucci gets PTSD from the first fight, that was beautiful.
There's only one way of saying so.
That fight was crazy. It was a good, I guess, little, oh man.
Luffy toyed with him, and then Rob Lucci was like, alright, because they were fighting, I think Luffy was in his Gear 4 mode, and Lucci was like, I want to see the one on your wanted poster. Do that move. Biggest mistake of his career. No, Lucci did. Lucci said, I want to fight. No, he started off in Gear 4, and Lucci turned around and was cocky. Fuck himself. He said,
yeah, he cracked himself.
It was Kizaru that Luffy just jumped right into that form and was like, we're a lot stronger than we were last time. And fuck Luffy's dad's best friend Kuma to come save the day. Kuma is a goat. I don't care what anybody says, but he still had to save them.
As long as he was doing it, Kuma is a goat. Kuma breaking through programming and all types of shit.
It's the fact that he's always been trying to help out the Straw Hats, and I've always wondered what it was until Vegapunk shows his backstory and shit, and you're like, ah, it makes fucking sense now.
I mean, I know it's the powerful fruit, but what is his power?
I'm assuming teleportation.
There's also too
Pain mitigation.
nah, he can make you experience somebody else's pain.
What he did is real
Fuck up. He had a lot more respect for his captain after that.
How do you realize that you can slap a motherfucker to another area?
Now, do you know your
You
place?
practice.
No, I get what... Even when they first showed him get it, he got the devil fruit and then just smacked everybody away. Like, instantly knew that's what his powers did. I'm kind of like that. That doesn't really make much sense.
Ready to practice.
Well, he knows he could have just killed them all.
Some of the fruits live up to their name. However, it's just called.
Like, I'd be mad if I ate a fruit and turned into a giraffe. I'm just saying.
All right, hold up. What about Kaido's devil fruit? His is the fish fruit. But he can turn into a dragon.
No, it's
That
just
don't make
'cause
much
he was-
sense.
That's fine, nigga. Give me that typo versus turning into a giraffe.
Was too strong to be to be a magic card. He had to evolve. They gave him a Gyarados.
What if he had the giraffe fucking fruit? What would he turn into then?
Oh god,
Cocky ass.
he would have been what's his name?
Just as tall as fucking Zoe or whatever. He would have been a giraffe fighting Zoe out in the middle of the water. I'll be the strongest animal.
That's the thing. I guess that's a gripe. We've seen all these devil fruits awakening. We've yet to see it. I guess you said Zoe fruit. All of them have an awakening, but they just have yet to show one of those. It was stated that it's just really hard for them to do it. but I would really like to see one. It's almost like the Bunkais that you don't get to see in Bleach, but you have one. The ones that basically can become the elements.
No, Zoan fruits is the ones that turn. I'm searching it right now. So like, Chopper's devil fruit, the guy
So
from
with the
Chopper's
transformations and shit.
like the bird
Okay,
from
well, I meant
fucking.
to-
You're thinking of the paramecia fruit, right?
Is it the Paramecia?
Let me see. I'm searching it up right now. Let's see. Think of Robin shit, and technically we have Robin. And fucking Wano.
No, I'm talking about the ones below.
Well, I feel like in their shit.
Logia fruits are smoker in them, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. We seen the awakening. Ace got awakened with a
Crocodile.
hole in his chest.
But no, hold up. We have Crocodile is technically a Logia, and he awakened his
I'm sorry
shit.
about
That's
that,
how
guys.
he covered
That-
Alabas.
That death did hurt, dog. I apologize. I am bad. I got dark humor. I'm sorry. Actually pisses me off until this day, man, because just like in Naruto, man, you just taking away the grapes. Then I get it.
Now then, let's begin.
But you still could have let Luffy and Ace go at it. You know what I'm saying? We all know Ace wouldn't have got it in the end because this show is about Luffy.
Don't you dare interfere, Kakarot! Let's do this, Vegeta!
So their shit doesn't, because it's just the Logia devil fruits are usually overpowered as fuck, and I think Oda just had to make the other ones just as strong. Because if you look at Marineford, you didn't know about Awakening, and those guys looked like fucking gods out on that battlefield. Besides Whitebeard, they looked like he was gonna stop them. If you go back and rewatch it, I've noticed that certain things kind of give off when they're using hockey. But if you don't know, they didn't use the Black Fist back then. They never showed it, but it's the sound effects. Where now they show it all and all that crap. Back then they never did, but the sound effects is still the same.
Right.
But honestly, not a lot of Whitebeard's crew knew hockey. Whitebeard's crew was so strong because of Whitebeard.
Listen, so this is going back to a gripe that I was getting ready to say earlier, man.
Now I understand.
Marco just need to die and get that shit to somebody else.
I think that I actually have a weird theory on Marco. I think that he's been alive, only one to ever have that devil fruit, and the Phoenix, every time he dies, he gets reborn somewhere else. But he loses all of his memory. And I feel like once shit starts being explained more, we'll find out that Marco is going to play a more important role being a Phoenix. Because the fact that they haven't killed him off, he has to do something. The fact that they did the send away like they did, he's getting caught by the Marines. They want his devil fruit. We're gonna find out that Emu's pissed off at Marco from Joy Boy's era, and Marco is not gonna know what the fuck Emu's talking about because he's been reborn a bunch of times.
One cannot rule out.
He basically killed Blackbeard, and then somehow Blackbeard just.
Yes, but then
I
Law.
mean, this ain't his story.
But they ain't had to do him like that. I'm tired of Blackbeard getting these dubs.
Caleb, you're not gonna talk about the disrespect that Shanks put on fucking Kid.
With your own style.
Yes, but
He asked for that. There's no way I would have. The people you could have chased down, you would have.
he wanted. Definitely took his arm. He wanted revenge, and they both saw it because they worked together and they killed an old lady. They could kill the newer emperors and instantly regret it.
Saul's already broken in his own right. The nigga can make an undead army if he wanted to, honestly.
I think Law is gonna end up either A, joining the Straw Hat Alliance, or he's gonna play some other really important role endgame. More so when it comes to the Blackbeard. Because Blackbeard wants immortality. Law's devil fruit is the only one that can technically grant that.
That's what I'm saying.
So either he's gonna go after that, or Law's already made it away technically, so there's a good chance that Law will go into hiding to stay away from Blackbeard.
He
Could only do this with my
Or come back with an immortal army.
If anybody's coming back with him to go defeat Blackbeard, it'll be fucking Gecko Moria before he gets two-shot. I feel like what's her name's gonna break him out of there if she has it. Because when Kobe was doing his escape, she was breaking in to go save him. And that's the last thing that we've seen of them. They were not worried about it.
What is it with Japan? Well, they make these animes where the parents just ain't shit.
What do you mean, Gar? Garp was a great parent to Kobe.
Kobe.
And Dragon was a great parent to Luffy.
Wait, I have a dad?
Dragon wanted him to make his own decision. And then
Dragon was smart about it. He said, I'm the world's most wanted man. My kid will be the reason why I die. I am not being bad.
No, that's not what it was. He just didn't want to bring him into that. If he wanted him to live his life the way that he wanted to live his life, and he knew that people knowing that he was the son of Dragon, it would have painted a target on his back. So that's why he didn't even bother. Just left him with Garp.
He said because Kuma was asking why he keeps looking in that direction, he said family is the reason, can be the death of someone type thing. So he practically told Kuma right there that if Leafy got involved, it'd probably be the death of Dragon.
Yeah, but at least he showed up. I'll say that. At least he showed up. Garp sat down next to Ace with
Garp took that.
pretty much was just like,
Garp let Luffy punch him and knock him out so that it could look like he was saving him without him risking his career and shit. I hate to say it.
Listen,
I mean,
Galaxy Impact.
But he could have. He got a lot of powerhouses there.
did everything in his power to do whatever he could, whatever holding him back he could do, he did it. And without doing it.
Then the second that Garp did lose his shit, Sengoku fucking held him down. And Garp even said, if you don't keep holding me down like this, I'm gonna kill fucking...
Listen, at least Dragon didn't show up when his son was about to be executed and pass the executioner's sense of being. That's all I'm saying.
Much as you want to say any dad is bad, just bring up Goku. My favorite is when he comes back and Chi-Chi's like, this is your son. It's like, that kid's like 8.
Been gone.
Dead. But you telling me that in the underworld not once he... Oh, look at that. Chi-Chi's having another one of my babies. Alright, continue on sparring. No.
No, he was busy. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. The nigga got his priorities in order.
Goku literally said, sorry guys, I'm gonna go train and raise this kid Oob instead of my own kids. Goodbye. And they flew off. And that was, what about his kids? Gohan was supposed to be stronger than Goku. Didn't see the potential. Chi-Chi ruined him.
Is thanks to... Listen, you missed that episode. You should have been there. Don't get me started back on this bullshit.
Look at that One Piece gripe turn into what Dragon Ball gripe, because you can't fucking say anything bad about One Piece.
I love Dragon Ball 2. It's just damn, man. Shit. I didn't give Toriyama a shot, but damn, I appreciate Toriyama for the work, but damn.
I'm still mad at him for fucking Snake Road, but that's for another time.
oh my god.
All
I never
I'm
thought
saying,
we was gonna make it through that shit.
hey, listen, I'm trying to find another gripe for One Piece.
Where that nigga with the lightning go?
He coming back.
To space. He went to space.
Nah, he coming
Yeah,
back.
you talking about Eminem?
He's coming back.
Where are we sure?
Everyone's coming back. Yes, he's coming back.
When?
The final war.
When the war's over?
Nah,
He's coming back and
Oh.
he's gonna come back and solo Emu. What are you talking about? It's gonna be a god versus fucking the devil.
I don't know about that, but he's definitely coming back.
I don't care what anybody says. God from Skypiea gave more god vibes than Emu does.
Anyway,
I would say that's right. Why everybody else can call Emu a bitch and be like, oh, you motherfucker won't pull up, but as soon as goddamn Usopp say the shit, the motherfucker pull up.
Can we all talk about Usopp's moment to shine on fucking Elbaf and it looking like he was gonna finally goddamn do something for him to get one fucking smacked out of practically out of existence?
until they give him his power up, we pretty much know where.
Everybody expected Elbaf would be the arc. Everybody. No, they still doing Usopp dirty. No wonder why his dad don't want to meet him.
They're gonna give it to him. They don't have no choice because you can't leave the rest of them the way they are.
How are you gonna God Usopp and suck?
There's no way you're going up against Inu and all of them and you're like that. They have to get power up.
Yes, but you telling me that he couldn't even... I thought that would have been his power-up. He would have gotten that amazing fucking thing, might have made him be able to use hockey fucking bullets. No.
Listen.
Nothing.
All he needs is superior observation, armament hockey, and a new toy. That's it.
You know what? That's my gripe is Usopp.
With a bag of marbles.
No,
Nami
listen,
is
he
more
can
fucking.
still-
Nami is more goddamn useful than Usopp.
Nami stumbled upon a created cloud god.
Yeah.
Like, that's not. No.
Let's begin.
Usopp, listen,
Yeah.
all he needs is to be able to imbue whatever the fuck he's using with armament hockey and observation hockey. That's only, he can still be a bitch, but at least with the observation hockey, that would serve.
He can observe his bitchiness. Look at that! I can see in the future what's going on. I don't know. I'm scared, hiding behind a rock. Something's gonna happen.
Let me go to this other rock, and it would play into his persona very well. So that's just what needs to happen. He doesn't need a devil fruit, and if he does have a devil fruit, it shouldn't go to him. I don't see. This is okay. Here's the thing. How do you feed inanimate objects devil?
I think it's made somehow. The
I
devil.
want to know that.
The thing is that if they did give Usopp a devil fruit, they shouldn't give it to him. They should give it to.
It's something like that.
Yeah, they should make that have the devil. You still got to give him observation though, and what's the name? Because it wouldn't be complete.
I think Luffy's gonna somehow find out how to enchant his bullets with hockey.
No, Luffy doesn't need to do it. He needs to do it.
He's not going to. It's fucking Usopp. Hold up. I have a weird feeling that even his dad, Yasopp's bullets are either from Beckman or from Shanks.
No, he has his dad.
Is that 100% confirmed, or is that just from the bullet that he shot when he blew up fucking what's his name shit? Because that's the only time.
I don't think you can just hand somebody up.
Beckman has bullets. From what has been the thing is Beckman's bullets are coated in hockey.
It's hockey, but I don't think he can just.
With everything you
Joy Boy was like,
somebody
Joy Boy did it to MS or whatever the hell that big robot's name was. He said, here you go, here's a big ball of it. If you ever get in danger, you pull
You
it.
basically gave him emergency hockey.
So you telling me that you can't hockey up some bullets and give it to him?
No, but that's not what needs to happen, damn it. Stop trying to give him a battery pack of hockey. He needs to do it.
You trying to say this man said here just giving people clips of
Joy Boy did get a robot an immense clip of hockey. It was like bullets in case of emergencies. That's exactly what happened. But that hockey lasted how long? That hockey was there.
900 years.
It was just chilling in the clip. That hockey was just there for emergencies.
900 years after Joy Boy died.
Because when he pulled that bitch, everybody was like, I'm a bitch.
Send them all the way back.
Send all the Melders back to their senior home.
He said, yo. Yeah, so that was some shit, but I don't want to accept that. That's all I'm saying. Usopp needs to learn how to do it on his own for real.
That, or I think Usopp will be the one Straw Hat that dies.
I wouldn't know.
No, I think he's gonna pull how are you gonna be the bravest warrior? Is by sacrifice.
No, Oda don't do that. Do not do that. Oh man, the fuck up. That's all he needs to do.
I feel like one Straw Hat's gonna die, and I'm in between.
No,
I don't.
No, listen.
I love Jinbei. Hold up,
The
I love
chances of you
Jinbei.
coming across this is slim to none. Do not listen to Pooch.
What if I'm right though? He already has all this shit in his head. So if I'm right, I'm right. Well, then Jinbei's dead. My bad. 40. The rest of the Straw Hats are early 30s, except for Brook. Brook is the oddest.
Yeah,
Brook is like
Brook is the oldest Straw Hat.
But I feel like Jinbei would sacrifice his life if need be so that the rest of the Straw Hats could live. I think it'd be a case of sacrifice.
Listen,
whether it's take a shot from Emu while Luffy's eating a bunch of meat, or
listen, real quick.
Marineford was just a start. That was just a warm up. They said just wait. The next store is gonna be worse.
Listen, real quick. What Straw Hat has the saddest story in your opinion?
Chopper.
Nah. Yes, but two of them, 3 of them. And these 3 are the top 3 for me, and I can't. All the rest of them aren't that sad. Sanji's is fucking sad as all hell.
It is. The family never gave a shit about you.
No, that's sad as all hell. That guy and his family was like, actually, we do care. Really? He's like, nah, we just want you to marry this bitch.
Nami shit is sad.
Nami's, I don't Like, hers is sad, but she made light out of the situation by working for the guy, and
That wasn't light. You gotta work for the people that you hate every day, and
hold on.
That
These,
sounds like a normal job.
time out. Sanji's life was shit right from birth. Chopper's was shit the second he ate that fucking devil fruit.
nigga Nami was an orphan.
Robin literally watched everybody die for me.
Robin shit was sad too, but I still say Brook shit was the saddest. This nigga had to play a live song and then
Take Choppers out of there is Brook, Robin, and Sanji for me.
Protect the Dragon Balls. This is the moment of truth.
And all three of them get the top spot, because they're all equally just as sad. But if you want to go out of the entire fucking One Piece verse, Kuma.
Kuma shit is definitely top than anybody know of right now.
That or the dog from the first season.
So check this out. I know it wasn't a lot of gripes going on, but let's just start to wrap this up. Brody, thanks your final gripe on this, or final words. Don't even gotta be a final gripe. Wasn't a lot of gripes going on this episode.
Final words. If you haven't seen it, check it out. At least try to get caught up with the latest stuff, and then go back and watch the filler. What's the other stuff? Because that's what I did. Just jump in, seen everything. Well, I was already seeing everything online, obviously, and then I'll check it out. Yeah, but you and just go back and watch all that.
Sleepy J, final words or gripes?
Final grade. Man, ain't really got nothing.
Final words. It don't even gotta be a gripe. Final words.
Ain't seen it. Give it a try. It's long. I'll admit it's a long start, but once it picks up, it's actually one of the great, one of the original animes that we got out of here that actually lasted longer than a season.
I got two. One, fuck you, Usopp. Two, love you, Oda, but fuck you for making me cry over a goddamn dog. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna just take this home with this. Well, I'm gonna lie. I said this at the beginning of the video. I love fucking One Piece. I knew I wasn't gonna come in here with a lot of gripes because.
Hold up, I got one more. How the fuck is it gonna be 20 years and still we haven't seen Dragon do shit? That's my last one.
You know what? Yeah, that is a gripe. You know what? Bring that shit. That shit. Hey, you know what? I'm thinking about it, man. We ain't seen him.
We seen him save
Dude,
Luffy.
nothing but we seen Shanks before we seen him. We seen fucking you before we seen Dragon even move a finger.
That means that Dragon better come and be crazy.
I swear to God, it's better do something.
He better show up rag and invincible. I was like, what?
Yeah, he better be doing that come here punch and then uppercut to the stratosphere.
All we keep hearing is how bad and how crazy he is. He's the number one most important person, dangerous person, but he runs from everybody.
The one thing that we seen him in was before he got any power up.
He's still uncaught though, so I gotta say something. You just don't stay on. We done seen the Marines move and mobilize. They done caught damn near everybody except this nigga.
They ain't caught Luffy.
I said they done caught damn near everybody except this nigga. And
Then catch Whitebeard evaded them for fucking.
Yeah, there's this higher level that just want to die.
Right, Marines just be they slipping. Marines proud to glory to Christ.
nigga, you seen cause he said, "Fuck this, I'm a pirate."
No.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a pirate now.
I still think he's working undercover
For what, ice?
But I am glad you brought that up. Cause I was like just now really thinking about it. It's like that, I forgot about that. He's so out of his show that I forgot about him.
Right.
I've been thinking about a gripe all fucking thing, and I had to settle on the Usopp, and just as I was like, fuck Usopp, wait a minute, fuck Dragon too.
That shit woke me up.
Actually, I got a couple gripes going on. Fuck Charlotte. Katakuri didn't, like, where the fuck is he?
Come back on some extra crazy shit, right?
That's it.
I'm telling you, Kakaguri looked in the future and said, oh, Luffy's gonna save her? I'm just gonna chill back, hang out here. What's up, bros? What's up, sister?
All the Big Mom kids is bums.
Yeah,
All of them but Kakaguri and
Biscuit frozen right now. That nigga ran into Mortal Kombat.
So I will say that, look, it was hard. Like I said, it might have been a little bit biased. All I knew is that I wasn't gonna come here with like, no anime is perfect, right? But I do say so.
You don't say that. It's pretty damn close.
Yeah, Oda came close. That's all I'm saying. Like, he
all I'm saying, Dragon show up. I better get them vibes I got when I went to see Endgame and Vids. The Black Panther walked through the portal and all them came out of there. I better feel like that.
I swear to God, if he shows up and he dies in his first battle, I'm gonna lose.
And I feel like that's what's gonna happen too.
I've been feeling like that. I'm like,
it's not fair if he shows up and dies. That was the biggest big tease ever in history. You might as well just hang that up.
I might not even finish the manga if that happened. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'd still finish it.
I would still finish it too. I wouldn't put in too much work with it. That would be a second frustration episode. Because that would be so big that I would just be like, oh, what the fuck?
But this was anime, but fuck, Dragon just died, and that's my meat right.
Oh, great. What the hell was you thinking?
That's all my gripe would have been right there. So, I go wood. I hope there's no shit like that, but I feel like Oda's too smart
Oda's
for that.
watching the stream going, I'm killing him. And I'm killing Jinbei. Thanks for your stream.
Yeah. All I hear from that is, what's his name? It's not gonna happen. Fan reversal immediately. Just can't think of his name right now.
What do you mean? Dragon gonna die and Sub will gonna come in there. Don't worry, I'll lead the revolution here.
Nah.
Well, that's another thing.
What's some boy name from Bleach?
What do you mean? He's the only one besides...
Time for your resurrection.
What's his name?
Wait, which one from Bleach?
I hope you're
Yamamoto? What you talking about? Byakuya.
Exactly. Instant reversal. We were just playing. Not you. April Fool, bitch.
What, did they like pretend to kill him off and bring
So upset that the niggas reversed it.
Yeah, they was getting death threats from left and right. I didn't like it.
They killed Justin Timberlake or something. He was like, no. Ain't no bye.
I'm just saying, like, that was some fuck shit.
No, I didn't see how they did Miyagi because he ain't
How they tried to get him.
They tried hard. I ain't gonna lie. When I read that chapter, I felt as bad. I was just as angry as when I see my boy Neji die.
Nah, Neji death still pisses me off to this day.
As much as that death pisses me off, Asuma's pisses me off way more just on the sole fact of how could you be that dumb? Doing his thing and being fucking dumb.
One spot he couldn't see.
The one spot, that nigga ran right back to it. Like,
You didn't even move it.
You see a man make a big ass circle with dirt, and then he turned a skeleton, and you let him go back to that? Yeah, you deserve to do what you did. I would have been out there like dirtied it up.
Dirty.
Or move slightly to the right, move slightly to the left. Don't walk, get out of it, go, I'm out of this. Move one step forward, right back into the circle. That's the son of the third Hokage. How are you that dumb?
Listen.
They hype the shit out of that guy.
Listen, appreciate y'all coming out here tonight. Like I said, we are drifting right now. Everybody share the shit. You like what you see here. We're trying to innovate. We're trying to take it past whatever. BSG, remember, is the team. Hold it down. We are trying to, listen, we're gonna have merch coming out. We're gonna have all types of shit. Like I said, you're gonna see all the content from DreamCon when I'm out there. I already signed up for the content creator barbecue and all types of crazy shit. So next year, look out for us because we are planning to meet up for one of the AwesomeCon, MomoCon, one of them. So we all gonna be in this bitch together. But till then, shout us for y'all. Keep sharing us, keep liking, keep subscribing. We have 50 subscribers, like I said. Appreciate all y'all. And until then, once again, BSG. Hold it down. There you go. Yeah, next episode, I'm assuming it's Bleach because we already getting into it. We talking about Bleach, and we don't think we're definitely paying attention to your comments, suggestions, which I want to hear about. We just gotta get everybody caught up to speed on certain material. So we're definitely the Justice League, all of that shit. We look categorized. We got it. We coming back with it. Till then, we would appreciate y'all, and until next time.
This is bad. You can do.